Hey there, David McGrath here, Better Life Abroad coach and expert. So you're in love, but your partner is living on the other side of the world, or maybe just a couple of 100 miles away. But in any case, you're experiencing what it's like to be in a long-distance relationship. And as is the case for any good relationship, the key things are respect, trust, and communication. And if any of these are missing, then it's likely that problems may arise in your relationship. Now, you might be experiencing jealousy with your partner being so far away from you. You know, they are spending time with other people and they're having lots of fun without you. So it's quite normal that you might be insecure. And all you really want to do is to be able to connect with them, but of course you can't. And because of this, maybe you start to question how they feel about you, and you start to doubt that they might be feeling for you the way you're feeling for them. As well as this, it's quite natural that you'd like to be intimate with your partner. You know, you probably haven't seen them in quite some time, and it might be a while since you've actually even kissed. Of course, you can communicate every day. You're probably talking on Skype or online or by phone or whatever. But the communications are probably starting to feel repetitive, you know. All you probably do is tell each other the kind of things that you're doing every day. It's just fact after fact, but there's no real depth to it. So you might start to question the connection that you share with your partner. You might start to wonder if the spark is still there. You might actually be talking with them, and as you're talking, you might start to feel that they're a different person, that they're not the person that you once knew or that you were so close to. And it can start to cause you to feel a real distance between you and your partner, not just physically, but emotionally. And of course, your partner might be complaining to you as well. They're so far away from you and they're left to take care of things. They're taking care of maybe the children and the finances and other things. And so when you do get on Skype and you're talking, they might be communicating to you about all the things you should be doing, that you're not doing enough. And then this can leave you feeling frustrated because in your mind you're doing all this for them, you're doing it for your lives together and for your family. But once they start to question you and doubt you and criticize you, then none of it seems worthwhile. Deciding to move abroad away from your partner is not an easy decision to make, yet so many people experience what it's like to be in a long-distance relationship at least once in their life. And in order for long-distance relationships to work, you must pay attention to your partner's needs. You know, a lot of people think that long-distance relationships don't work out because the partners in the relationship aren't spending enough time together, or they're not communicating and interacting with each other one-to-one enough. But studies have shown that this isn't actually the case. There are three main causes or challenges which face partners in a long-distance relationship. The first is that they have different perspectives on what it means to be in a committed relationship. So this is an important conversation to have with your partner. You need to know what are the things, the activities that you might do which will cause your partner to feel like you're not being faithful or you're not being trustworthy. And so have this conversation. Know what the rules of your relationship are. Know what the limitations are. Know what your partner's expectations are of you so that you're able to meet them. The second challenge is that one or both of the partners in the relationship have an unrealistic view of the state of the relationship. You know, when you're with your partner and you have a disagreement or a fight or an argument of some kind, you can talk your way through it. You know, you can discuss it and ultimately you grow together as a couple. But when you're away from each other and if you have an argument or a disagreement, then these are intensified just by the distance. So it can cause one of the partners in the relationship to feel like the relationship isn't living up to their expectations. It's not perfect in their eyes. And they can lose faith in it and lose their dedication and commitments to making it work. The last challenge facing partners in long-distance relationship is not being open with communication, not being open and free with their communication. And this can happen for many reasons, but if you're talking to your partner every day and all you're doing is just talking about the day-to-day events in your lives, the conversation can become monotonous and maybe a little bit boring, and maybe at times you're not feeling enthusiastic, or maybe you're feeling a little bit lazy about talking to your partner on a specific day. But you have to make the effort. At other times, there might be communication problems because maybe you're doing things or you're having experiences that you know that if you share with your partner, they might start to feel uncomfortable, or maybe they'll start to feel a little bit jealous or upset. But ultimately, you cannot close down in your communication just because you want to protect how your partner feels. You have to remain open and honest and communicative if you want to be able to support the relationship and support your partner. Living abroad away from your partner is a difficult thing to do. Long-distance relationships are challenging, but worth it. And if you'd like to talk to me about any of the challenges that you might be experiencing being away from your partner, then book a free session and I'll help you in whatever way I can. I wish you all the best in everything. Take care.